Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shafir from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And the person who you're looking at on the screen, if you just so happen to not know who he is, his name is David Goggins. Okay, and for some odd reason, his a lot of his videos have been popping up in my YouTube feed, and I've heard him before, heard him speak, but it was one video that I saw, and it was one of those, it dealt with his model that he always says. And it's, as you can see on here on the log, it says stay hard, basically remaining tough. Okay, tough against what? Tough against everything. Tough against life. Tough against all the struggles that we endure. Okay, and for us, especially being men of the Lord, okay, we have to be tough against all the obstacles that life gives us. Okay, being underappreciated, being undervalued, all right, dealing with anxiety and fear and self-doubt, trying to balance our personal lives with spiritual life. Okay, vexed with all the filthy things we see, staying encouraged. All right, these are all struggles and battles, okay, that as men of the Lord, man, we got to stay hard against. We got to be hard against these things. Not to say that they're not going to affect us, but we have to stay hard against these events in the sense that we can't let them shake us from the course that we're pursuing, which is ultimately salvation. That's why Yahweh Shai said that we have to endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Okay? 2 Timothy 2. Man, I'm going to start at 1. 2 Timothy 2 and 1. It says, "Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men," that's the truth, "who shall be able to teach others also." It says, "Thou therefore endure hardness." We have to endure hardness. We have to stay hard throughout all the bullshit that that this life throws at us. Okay? We can't care about what other people's opinion of us are. We can't care about other people's fear. We have to block out fear. We have to block out doubt. We have to block out the naysayers. We have to constantly endure temptation. We have to constantly struggle on the path to continue to stay righteous. These are all things that we have to make our minds hard to do. Okay? And it says, as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Okay? It says, no man that warreth, because we are in a war. We are at a war against this world. We are at a war against as the scripture says, against principalities, I believe that's in Ephesians, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Ephesians 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. This is our fight. This is the fight that our mind has to endure constantly on a daily basis. Okay? And we don't have time to get weak. We don't have to say, damn, I'm getting tired. We can't say, well, let me take a break, or I got to stop, or this shit is too hard. Okay, we got to think about all the men who have been in this truth before us, battling the same things that we're doing. Because you have to remember, the scripture says that there is no temptation that's uncommon to man. It's 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. And it says, there have no temptation taken you, but such as common to man. All right? Meaning that there's nothing in this world that a man before you has not gone through and has not been tested by. That's why the scripture always tells us to search out the ways of our forefathers. How do we do that? Look at these scriptures, read these scriptures, learn, study them, apply it. See how our forefathers deal with all these situations that we're dealing with today. Okay? It says, there have no temptation taken you but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able. But with the temptation also will make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So it's nothing that's going to, the Lord is already telling you, there's not shit in this world that can defeat you. There's nothing in this world that you can't conquer if you have faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. He will get you through. Because you have to remember, the scripture also tells us that we are more than conquerors. And I have to get this in the blue letter because you have to spell it precisely in this one. I'll put it on pause and find it. All right, we're back because you have to remember the scripture says here in Romans 8 and 27 that was it Romans 8 and was it 8 and 7? Hold on, I thought I had it. So let me put it on pause again. Here it is, Romans 8 and 37. And it says, nay, in all these things, we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. And who's that? Yahweh Shai. All right, because you have to remember the scripture says, while we were yet sinners, Yahweh Shai died for us. Okay? That's how much the Lord loves us. That's who this scripture is talking about. Yahweh Shai. It says, nay, in all things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. And why is that? Because the scripture says that he is greater in me than he is in the world. Okay, and that he is also talking about Yahweh Shai. Okay, 1 John 4 and 4. It says, ye are of the Most High, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. And that he, as I mentioned before, is Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh Shai, as the scripture just said, is a conqueror. Because when Yahweh Shai died on the cross, he defeated everything. He defeated death. He defeated sin. He conquered self-doubt, self-hate. He conquered wanting to be a part of this world, wanting to fit in, wanting to conform. He conquered all the demons that plague us on a daily basis. Yahweh Shai conquered all of that. Okay? And because Yahweh Shai did this, and we have the spirit of Yahweh Shai, then we can do the same damn thing. All right? We got to stay hard in this thing, in this truth of ours. We can't let anybody or anything take our crown. We got one path, one plan. It ain't no plan B or C. It ain't no alternative method. We got one path in this truth to take, and we got to man the fuck up and take it. We got to stay hard and endure to the end, because this is all we got. One shot, one chance to make it count. And that's all I want to say on this. I hope you all are edified. Till the next time, we're going to say shalom.